Welcome to tonight's presentation of the Pro Basketball Association. If you want pro, you want the PBA.
Welcome into the PBA Game of the Week, brought to you in part by Wilson Sporting Goods, the official game ball of the PBA, and also by Got That Works Films. Great recording studio, great production company, that's Got That Works Films. I'm Gary Ade, joined with Rich Anselmo, and we got a great game in store for you tonight. We believe you have the DFW Powerhouse taking on the Prowlers. And Rich, this is a team in DFW we've seen before. This is a team that is really good, maybe the best team in the entire league, but the Prowlers are no slouch either, led by maybe the best player in the league in Brandon Fields. This is gonna be a doozy.
I like Brandon Fields a lot. He's a veteran. He can shoot, he can get to the line, he rebounds, he passes. He has high-level experience, too. He's played all over the place. Another guy worth watching is Ricardo Artis II. He's a two-way player. He's great on both ends. He has excellent energy. He's 6'6", with a 7-foot wingspan. He's an excellent rebounder. He's a next-level athlete and has quick hands. You'll see him all over the place. The Powerhouse, you know the players. Eltayeb, big, he's tough, he's inside, he could score, he could rebound. Gardner is so worth the price of it.
Oh, he's tremendous.
He is so much fun to watch play. And Benford can do a lot and play both ends. This should be a great game.
No doubt about it. And as we take a look at these teams, Rich, one thing that's worth noting is the jersey colors are very distinctive. So there won't be any confusion as to who's who. But more importantly than that, this is a great facility, a lot of lighting. This game is going to be fantastic. You have all the makings, you have everything. The production value is there, the teams are there, the individual players are there. So this is going to be a great one. Give me a couple of keys to the game. Let's start first with the Prowlers.
Don't turn the ball over. Keep possession. Every possession's important because you know Powerhouse can take advantage and they can fire up and down the court.
And for the Powerhouse?
Play your game. You are one of the best teams in the league. Play your game. No one can beat you when you play your game and limit your mistakes. Keep that energy level up.
There we go. You mentioned Armand Benford, played at Delta State. Really a multi-purpose player, can shoot, handle, pass, plays both ends, like you mentioned, Rich. Sean Gardner, all but his equal, and they're on the same team. This is going to be a great game. And of course, we mentioned Brandon Fields, maybe the highest level player in this whole league. So this is going to be a great one. Without further ado, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll have the opening tip. Powerhouse taking on the Prowlers right here on PBATV. Alrighty, welcome back into the PBA Game of the Week. We're getting set for the opening tip. Prowlers in the baby blue Carolina colored uniforms, leaving the Powerhouse in those royal colors, those black and gold type of colors. Really good contrast. And the Powerhouse win the opening tip, and we're off. Quick screen, driving into the lane, getting in there, and then having it taken away. Here comes Fields the other way. Benford on the turnover. Fields going into the front court, looking to make something happen. Back to the basket, takes a couple dribbles, stutter step, turns, fades, leaves it to the right. Rebound is taken by Dallas-Fort Worth. Nearly lost it, but they retain possession. And off the ensuing possession, it's a turnover. They threw it away, so right back to the Prowlers.
That's one place to watch Gardner on the boards. He rebounds so well for a guard. So does Fields.
Yeah, Fields, an excellent player, as is Gardner. As we mentioned in the pregame, 3 is up. A little bit short. Offensive rebound is up and good, though. Good job by the Prowlers, and they draw first blood.
No box out, no ball.
That's it. Into the front court as the Powerhouse look to make something happen. Unfortunately, bad angle on the camera here. Can't quite see where we're at, but here we go. Back with Prowlers the other way. Driving down the baseline. Kind of out far into the corner, and then it goes out of bounds. Looks like maybe stepped out of the bounds line. So it's a turnover for the Prowlers.
That sixth man will get you every time.
Yeah, there's the sixth man on the baseline, and then there's the boogeyman in the boards. We call him the board man. He comes up and grabs people by the ankles every once in a while.
And you know board man gets paid.
That's it. The Prowlers are up 2-0. Scoreboard hasn't reflected that just yet, but hopefully it will as we get a miss by the Powerhouse, but a whistle, I think, before the shot.
I think it's going to be on the offense.
Yep, that's what it looks like. That was the signal from the official. Teams have not switched zones yet. Coach is upset. And the ref doesn't care. Usually how it goes.
They never do.
So no, it's a call against the Prowlers.
Take it from experience. They never do.
The technical is made by Gardner. 2-1. Prowlers on top. Scoreboard now. 30 to go in the first. Throw line jumper is off the back of the iron. Ball tipped a couple of times, and they're going to say last touch by DFW. Nope,
Notice
by the
on
Prowlers.
That. Oh.
Off on the Prowlers.
You notice on that last play, Gardner just went right into the post. Once you stop your dribble, a double team doesn't even have to come. You're out there.
And now tried to kick it out of the post, and turning it over is Eltayeb, and it's back to the Prowlers, who are down 1. This has been a sloppy start to the game for both teams. Neither team has really put a great offensive possession together just yet.
True.
Fields tries to do it himself. It's short, rebounded by DFW. Here they come across the timeline into the front court. Holding his dribble, going to the left hand. Now crossing over to the right, back to the left, dribble handoff. Eltayeb working, looking, surveying, goes into the corner. The shot is up. Rattles around and good. And a good shot from the corner puts the Powerhouse up off the hand of Tabron, excuse me.
Nice shot by Tabron.
Near side, just behind the three-point line, now driving to the mid-range area, spinning and fading and hitting. What a shot from, looks like Mickens. No, Kraft. Make that Kraft. So good job by Ezel Kraft. And here comes DFW the other way. A two-handed dunk off for a beautiful feed.
You got to get back on defense against this team. They love to take that ball and go with it.
Now we have another stoppage in play. Looks like it will be Prowler basketball.
Slowing it down and having stoppages does favor the Prowlers a bit.
So I guess this is going to be considered a shooting foul. Looked like it might have been called on the floor initially, but free throws for Merriweather, who makes the first.
He's a good free throw shooter.
See it right from his form, although he kind of short on that one a little bit of an offensive rebound. Right back to him. Now to Fields. Fields takes a dribble inside the three-point line, kicks it back out. Three is up and good. Nice assist and a good shot from Thomas, and the Prowlers go back up.
I like Thomas's game. He's the one that got the offensive rebound. He does a lot of the little things.
Should be 8-6 Prowlers. Dallas Fort Worth trying to make something happen. A floater in the lane is off the back iron and good. Nice runner in the lane by Collins. 8-8.
Is that going to count? I don't think so.
Maybe they waved it off.
There was a whistle, but I did not catch what it was.
Fields tries a three. Leaves it long. Here come the DFW. Pulling up. Pulling. Missing off the back of the iron. Tough shot from Gardner, and here comes the Prowler offense. Into the front court. Driving down. Euro step. Losing it out of bounds. But we're going to get a call. Looks like maybe a block on the body. See if it's on the floor or in the act. Looks like it might have been in the act.
Artis was hit. I thought it was on the floor. Or did they call a jump?
What we're finding out. Looks like it's going to be a jump ball, so they're going to say it was a tie-up.
Artis in the sky.
A little over... is that a violation? A little chippy to begin this game, I'll tell you that. Fields goes to the bench. Looks upset.
Well, Benford knows he does not have that much of a shot going up against Artis. He is such a great leaper.
There you go, true to form, he wins the tip. Here are the Prowlers. Good to extend their lead, 8-6. Nice spin down low, good left-handed finish. Nice play. Is it going to count? I believe it should. In any event, Mickens with the move.
And the foul.
Yep, very good job. Good job on that baseline, too.
That nice drop step down low.
It sure was.
Misses the free throw.
It's 10-6, Prowlers. About halfway through this first quarter, as a three from the far side is good from Gardner. What a shot.
Yeah, he won't stay quiet for long.
After a quick turnover, here come the Prowlers again, trying to extend the lead. Three is up, no good. Ball is tipped in the air, still in the air, and taken down by DFW. Here they come into the front court. Tiptoeing around the baseline. Gardner keeps his dribble, gets to the lane, puts it up, and good. Nice play from Gardner.
And he's got a shot at a three. He's going to the line.
What a
His
play.
control is so good.
It really is. And you look at the balance it took to tiptoe around that end line and then to use the body control to finish through the contact. Just an incredible individual effort from Gardner. He makes the free throw. 11-10, Powerhouse take the 1-point lead on the 3-point play from Gardner. Down into the short corner. Head down, gets it out, kick out, three is up. Long, ball is taken by Powerhouse. Whistle on the floor. So it's 11-10, the Powerhouse up by 1. As teams will get set for the ensuing inbound. It will be Harbin inbounding for the Powerhouse. Benford with the ball. Good screen. Dribble, a little hesitation. Now a handoff behind the back. Three is up. Well, long and to the left. Bad shot, but Benford tried to save it. Can't do it. Here it comes for the Powerhouse. Coming the other way. Off the assist. It's a good. What a play.
That was quick.
Sure was.
It was a great move inside. Excellent pass.
About three. Now takes it. Leaves it a little bit short. Offensive rebound. Chase down. Kick out. Far side. Three is up. In and out. Another rebound. And this one is good. No mistake from Collins on the put-in.
That was nice. It was a nice pass out of the post by Eltayeb, but they just didn't hit on the three. Collins was there to clean it up.
Fields is back. The ball kicks it out. Three is up. Long. Fields tries to chase down the board and does. Good job by him. He'll try a three and knock it down off the offensive board.
That was a deep three.
It sure was. So Fields puts the Prowlers up by 4.
He's been around for years. He knows what he's doing out there.
Absolutely. Probably has the best footwork of any guard in the PBA.
And you notice how quick they switched on that play. That's a veteran.
Gardner is stripped, but they're going to call a foul, and man, the coach for the Prowlers is not happy.
If I were him, I wouldn't be either. I didn't see the foul, but
Better be careful. Last thing you want right here is a technical.
True.
This game has the feeling of a game that's going to be close the whole way. You don't want to cost your team points from the bench. Getting into the lane. Blocked! Nice play coming over on the block on the weak side. Here come the Prowlers after the deflection into the lane. Floater is up. No good. Ball is in the air. Tipped. And they're going to say last touched by DFW.
Pereira in the game for the Powerhouse. I like the energy he brings.
Benford takes a seat. Prowlers holding it in. Merriweather with the ball. Gets it into the post. Surveying. Turning. Trying to finish. No good. Offensive rebound. Good job by the Prowlers. Nearly lost it. Gets it back. Puts it up and good. What a play to stay with it by Artis.
That's how you stick with it.
That looked like a carry. Say no. I think they may have gotten away with one there. Here come the DFW. Going to the lane. Blocked and taken away. Here come the Prowlers, and that's going to be a foul. Will it be a flagrant or a clear path foul? No one liked it, that's for sure.
Don't think it's a flagrant. Clear path is quite possible, but I think there was a defender back.
A lot of contact there. By the reaction of the players that it wasn't your garden variety foul.
Right. That's the athleticism of Artis, though. Makes a play in the defensive end, and he's down by half court while you blink.
Good pressure defense being applied by Merriweather to Fields. Fields splits it, though, gets into the lane, kicks it out to Artis. He'll pull up from 15 and knock it down from the angle. Good shot from Artis.
This kid can do it all.
Your side. Here comes the Fort Worth. They're trying to. Dallas Fort Worth tries a three. Can't get it to go. Powerhouse on the miss. Here come the Prowlers. Fields pulls up. Leaves it short. Rebound by Artis. What an individual effort. But good defense from the Powerhouse. And it's last touched by DFW.
Artis made a great effort on the ball, but the double was too much for him. The double team was just there.
No question about it. Great defense. Great effort all along by both teams, really. Make something happen. Here is Fields. Gives it off for Taylor. Taylor tries to get into the lane. Are they going to call a travel? I believe they do.
And he did.
Yep. So that's a turnover for the Prowlers, who leads by 6. It's 19-13. 2 minutes and change to go here in the first.
Armstrong in the game for the Powerhouse. My first look at him, we didn't see him the last game of theirs we did. He was not playing.
What a spin move into the lane.
Oh.
What a play from Chambers.
That was nice.
Beautiful touch. Merriweather not to be outdone. Dueling zeros, but he leaves it long. Here come the Powerhouse back the other way. Again, Taylor now feeling it. Check that Chambers, and he knocks down the three. So Chambers with 2 back-to-back buckets, 5 points in the last 12 seconds, and he has cut the lead to 1 and a timeout from the Prowlers. What an individual effort from Chance Chambers. The deft, beautiful, soft finish on one end, coming back the other way on the ensuing possession, pulls up with the 3 and knocks it down. Those are the type of individual spurts that can alter games. It doesn't matter that it's in the first quarter. That's the thing people don't understand sometimes, Rich. Yeah, the buzzer beater in the fourth might get the attention, but the fact is if you lose by 1 or win by 1, all the plays up to that point matter just as much.
That is so true. And just that 5-point turnaround is the kind of thing, like you said. It can take a little momentum. And even if that's a 2 to 3 minute thing, you could build off that.
No doubt. And in a game like this, with two teams with tons of top-shelf talent, you expect it to be close. You don't expect either team to get a significant advantage really at any point in this game.
Merriweather putting some serious defensive pressure on.
No doubt. And
Fields
lost the dribble, but it may have gone off a foot of a DFW defender.
It did.
Lucky break for the Prowlers. Let's see if they can take advantage. Get it in for Merriweather in the corner. He'll try a three. Bounce it off the back iron. Taken at the free throw line by DFW. Here they come into the front court. Going behind the back into the corner. Risky pass. Bad positioning. And it's tipped out of bounds. And that may have been merciful, as it looked like Chambers may have been trapped in that corner.
He was, and when Merriweather hit the ball out, it was a nice defensive play, but it did give him some life.
Into the lane, and trying to get it up is Kraft, but good defense applied by the Prowlers. Doesn't let him get the shot up, but it does stay DFW ball on the inbound to the top.
Myron Taylor held his position really well.
Sure did, Rich. That's an excellent point. And Gardner with the left-handed finish. My goodness.
What a change of pace move by Gardner.
Wow. Prowlers trying to answer.
To say about him, he's worth the price of admission.
What a block coming from the weak side, and coming out of nowhere for the block is Armstrong. It looked like there was an open layup there, but Armstrong says no.
Not on my watch.
It's a fact. And going into the lane, trying to make something happen is Artis, but gets stuck under the rim and throws it off the back of the iron. Here come the DFW Powerhouse, blocked from behind. I don't think there was a foul, but I believe they're going to say out of bounds by Prowlers.
Yeah, I think Herrera thought he had a layup there.
It was good defense. Both teams being very committed on the defensive end early on. Three is up. Well long. Artis catches it on the far side. Brings it into the front court. Dribble, spin move into the lane. Tries to go with the floater, and he finishes. I don't know how he made that.
And the foul. That's great dexterity.
Oh, my
great
goodness.
Use of both hands. Like I said, his hands are so quick. Not just defensively, on both ends. There's so much he can do.
21-20. Under a half a minute to go here in the first. Make that 22. The Prowlers up by a bucket. Last shot potentially for the quarter, as the Powerhouse have the shot clock turned off. Get it across midcourt. They'll have about 15 seconds to do something.
I know who I'd be going to, but
Bad positioning initially, but good job getting it back into an offensive zone. Here's the guy, I think, Rich. Gardner goes into the lane, leaves it long. Ball is rebounded off the back of the backboard, and that will do it for the first quarter. Prowlers up 22-20 after one here on PBATV. All right, we're back here on PBATV. Gary Ade, Rich Anselmo. A rock'em sock'em helter skelter first quarter, Rich. It started off kind of slow and sloppy. There were turnovers throughout, but they were intermittent with a bunch of really good individual efforts, whether it was Gardner, Merriweather, Chambers. There was just any number of guys. Artis made some plays. This first quarter, if it's any indicator of the rest of the game, we're in for a good one.
oh, we sure are. It's when you see that kind of defense played amongst incredible athletes, and we have a handful in this game, it is just so much fun to watch. And there were defensive plays all the way through. Did start out a little sloppy. It got better. The plays at the end weren't bad offense. They were better defense.
No question about it. Just like you said, Rich, just a very good first quarter. Great defensive energy and effort from both sides of the ball. Both teams really playing well. Just love to see it.
And Gardner doing Gardner-like things.
No doubt. No doubt about it. And it'll be DFW getting started here. Get ready for the second quarter. And, you know, we talked in the pregame about DFW playing its game I think other than that first couple of minutes, they've mostly done that, but it just goes to show you, check that the Prowlers start the quarter with the ball, how good the Prowlers are, too. They're staying right there with them, in fact, up by a bucket.
And you know how good some players in that team are. Fields, Artis, even Thomas. But, oh, man. Then you get surprised by Merriweather.
Yep, no doubt. Gardner with a steal after the three. He'll try it again. No good. Oh, that would have been a big one. But Fields hustles in and corrals the long rebound.
That could have made a little bit of a difference.
No doubt. As it stands, the Powerhouse go up by 1 after the 3 by Gardner. Fields looking to respond, tries a 3 of his own and knocks it down.
What a great release. At the height of his jump, he gets that thing off. He's an amazing release.
Good crossover dribble right to left. Going up with the shot. No good. Rebounded off the front of the iron by the Prowlers into the front court. They'll try a 3 from the corner. And it's good.
And you can't sleep on either of these teams.
My goodness. Back to back. You're not kidding, Rich. Here's Chambers in the front court. 0-on-0. Chambers against Merriweather. Gives it to Benford. Good double team. Fields comes over on the switch afterwards. Now a quick stutter step into the lane, getting it back to Benford. He'll try a floater, and it rattles around. And they'll call like some kind of foul there.
I think it was a 24-second violation.
Prowlers have the ball, have a 5-point lead.
It was a good defensive series, a lot of switching. Merriweather, Fields, Artis, all switching men.
Very good series, as you mentioned, Rich. Very good half so far. See if the Prowlers can extend this lead, which is the largest of the game so far. Merriweather can't get it to go. Kicks it out for Fields off the short carom. Fields dribble. Better move. Step back, pull up. A little bit long. Good rebound and good put in. Good job on the offensive glass there by Mickens.
That was nice. That was just a matter of positioning and nobody boxing out.
Gardner trying to make something happen. And he turns it over. A steal by Merriweather going the other way. And they'll leave it for Fields, who will finish in the easy layup.
Fields has a nose for the ball. He knows where to be. Oh, nice drive by Chambers.
Chambers on the follow, and now back the other way. Merriweather blocked, but they're going to call a foul with the body. I think that was a pretty obvious one.
Oh, yeah, he was hit pretty good. That Armstrong.
Merriweather will head to the line for a pair with his team up by 7, which equals the largest lead of the game.
That was on Armstrong.
Yep. Merriweather misses the first.
Surprising. He's missed a couple today, and he's usually pretty good.
Makes the second. Benford still in possession, trying to cut this lead. And another turnover for Dallas-Fort Worth, getting a little sloppy this second quarter, and it leads to a transition bucket, again, this time by Artis. So some sloppy offense from the Powerhouse, Rich, has led to this 10-point deficit.
Fields is driving Benford crazy defensively. He's just driving him crazy. He's either the first guy on him or the second on a switch, and he's forcing him into turnovers. It was a little sloppy offensively, but it was great defense, too. And it's a 10-point game.
Yeah, it's the largest lead of the game for sure, and really this second quarter has been all Prowlers to this point. We're approaching the midway point of the quarter, and the Prowlers really, no other way to say it, Rich, they've dominated.
They have, and the Powerhouse need to answer this. And they definitely have the people to do it. Eltayeb's getting a long rest, too. It looks like he's coming back out.
Yep. It's right there, center of the screen. Over toward that near elbow. Go right to him. Faces up, 17-footer, moves it short. Rebound by the Prowlers. Built into the front court. Goes around the screen, met by Benford, kicks it out. The lane, trying to go over the runner. Stripped as he was going up. It looks like we got a foul here. Taylor tried to make something happen to the lane. Good defense taking the ball away. Overzealous. Here are the Prowlers. Looking, probing, fading, and hitting. Nice play. Really good use of the touch.
It's Artis.
Play by the Prowlers, who go up by 13. Long shot is no good, and the Prowlers control it. So this is all Prowler basketball right now. It is Mickens made that nice turnaround in the last possession for the Prowlers, and now they get the ball back, looking to add to their lead. It's a 12-point game. I guess they rolled a 3 or 2, so.
Powerhouse have to get the ball inside. Eltayeb's back in the game now. They have to get this ball inside.
More than anything else, they have to just get something to go in. Like, I think you just need a little confidence right now. And that might do it. A steal off of Fields. Here we go. It's a 3-on-2. Going down for Eltayeb. He leaves it short. And they really have a gripe there. That looked like a self-pass.
It could have been. It absolutely could have been.
And now another steal, but this one is whistled dead.
I think they got Benford.
Yeah. So Eltayeb may have gotten away with a little bit of a self-pass there. They cut the lead to 10. To make a move. Nice move down low. Can't get it to go. Good one-handed layup. Tries to go again. Blocked! And they're going to call a foul.
Oh, I thought that was clean.
Ty Thomas staying with it. Putting himself in the position.
I thought that was a clean by Eltayeb. He must have got him with the body.
That's what they're saying.
Okay, because, yeah, from up top it looked clean.
Thomas rolls in the first. Thomas makes the second. 2 for 2 for him. And it's back to 11. Dallas Fort Worth has about 5 minutes to go in the half. Looking to make something happen, down by 12. Into the lane, going up with a layup, and a nice finish from Chambers. Big play for him.
They needed that. They needed a better shot than what they've been getting.
Fields pulls up for 3, leaves it long, taken off the backside of the rebound by the Fort Worth Powerhouse into the lane. Nice no-look pass, stripped, but Chambers gets it back, goes up, gets it taken away again, gets back again, and again. My goodness, he just does not quit, but maybe should have kicked it out at some point. He was just surrounded.
He was, and due to his size, that was just an easy block for the bigger man.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Give him credit for the tenacity, but sometimes the, what's the saying, discretion is the better part of valor.
I was just going to say the exact same thing. That's great.
Nice move by Mickens, leaves it a little bit long, though, and to the left. Here comes the Powerhouse going into the far side. Nice play. Mickens comes over block, and it's taken by the Prowlers. Here they come the other way. Now it's stolen, and back for Mickens, who never really made it back. Check that, Chambers, who makes the shot.
was a real nice block by Mickens.
Sure was.
But with Chambers not coming back, that was just an easy one. Yeah, they've cut it to 8. It's back to single digits.
Looks like we have a call on the perimeter. It's going to go against the Prowlers.
I think that was an illegal pick.
It looked like that was the signal, so Dallas-Fort Worth has an opening here. Only down by 8, like you just said, Rich. Has a chance to cut it to as little as 5 with a 3.
And plenty of time left.
Oh, no doubt. Green. Driving into the lane, spinning. And what a shot. Good strength and good touch by McGee. And it's down to 6.
It was a nice shot. He was totally in control. This is the kind of little run they needed.
Sure was. The pump fake. And they're not biting. Gets it off the Fields. Fields has it poked away, gets it back. Can sets a screen. Fields around it. Goes into the corner. 3 is up. Short. Rebound. Tipped. Taken by DFW. Benford with the ball. Now into the front court. It's 2-on-2. Benford goes into the lane. Drags the foot and finishes. Good upper body strength and control.
That was nice. Cuts it to 4.
Prowlers, you can see, are maybe pressing here a little bit now. The wrong end of this run. You can see it in their body language. They go right to Artis. Artis looking. Go for something. Spins. Tries it. That was actually Fields. Excuse me. And Fields draws the contact.
Love into the game for the Prowlers. His first appearance tonight.
4-point game as Fields, an excellent free throw shooter, goes to the line. Uncharacteristic miss.
And the jinx takes over again. Every time we say it.
That's it.
It was very uncharacteristic. That's more like it.
Well, so Fields makes 1 out of 2. It's a 4-point game. Good ball movement. Trying to make something happen. Going down the baseline. Blocked from behind. Gets it back. Gardner tries to make something happen and does. What a play. Are they going to wave it off? See if the point counts. Gardner was tenacious and great angle use of the angles there. Really didn't have any space, but made it happen anyway.
Great footwork too. They did not count the basket.
Doesn't count. Nice drive into the lane. Good use of the body, but can't get it to go. But Gardner off the front of the rim puts it in. May again be canceling the shot. Gardner's like, come on, man. I'm going to call a foul on the initial attempt. Sending McGee to the line.
And Gardner came out of the game.
Perhaps to cool down a little bit.
McGee makes the first.
And the second.
Nice. Cuts it to 3.
Yep, 40-37. Ticking down toward 2 minutes to go in the half. Fields, spin move, gets it taken away, gets it back. Nice no-look pass, and it ends up with an easy layup. What court vision from Fields.
It's a great pass.
Shot is up. Short. Rebounded off the front of the iron. Here come the Prowlers. Breakaway attempt, and Fields makes no mistake on the layup.
And the ball just has a way of finding him.
Gardner trying to make something happen. His team on the wrong end of a quick 4-0 run. Far side. 3 is up. No good. Ball is taken by Fields. Approaching a minute and a half to go in the half. 3 is up. And good. Assist for Fields and a bucket for Taylor.
you're not going to guard me, I'll take the shot. Oh,
Near miss, and then a great play by Gardner to stay with it. And I think this one's finally going to count.
looks like it is. I thought Herrera made the first one, but he did not. Oh, he did.
Yeah, he did.
He did. They gave him both. Then Gardner on the steal. It can happen so quickly.
It really can.
You cannot stop.
Gardner makes it. To nobody's surprise.
It's a 5-point game.
Fields across the timeline into the front court, driving on the left angle, tries to leave it off on a pass. It goes a little bit long, but Love is able to corral it, and then they lose it at the ankles of Artis, but there's a call on the floor. Discussion. It's going to be free throws in the end for Artis. Makes the first. Six-point, check that 7-point game after the free throw from Artis with one pending. Prowlers have led the entire second quarter. They extend that lead back to 7. 9:42, under a minute to go in the half. Dribbling, pulling, even a little short. Rebounded by Fields, up ahead for Taylor. Taylor gets into the front court very quickly, gets to the lane, but is met there by great defense from DFW. Kicks it out. Nice look down low. Good, strong move, but unable to finish is Thomas. Contact around the rim.
He got a call there.
Thomas will head to the line. His team up by 6. Thomas makes the first.
Can put them up by 9 with this one.
Interesting game so far. Prowlers have been a little bit better. Does make the second. It's a 9-point game. Dallas-Fort Worth driving baseline like a trip or a push. I'm not sure which, but they're going to call a push.
Should be going to the line. I think both teams are in the bonus.
Yep. Exactly what I thought too. So free throws coming for McGee. Housekeeping by the official on the far side. Line up free throw positions. You will be shooting the foul shots. 3-point game, 23 seconds to go in the half. Prowlers up by 9. W with these free throws looking to cut it to 7, and McGee makes the first.
McGee's had a nice little run here, second half of the quarter.
And he makes the second as well. Fields looking to get it across the timeline, but they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. What a mistake. Uncharacteristic error by Fields.
Very uncharacteristic, and I think the pressure got to it.
I think so. And now Dallas-Fort Worth, 16 seconds to go in the half, has a chance to cut this to as little as 4. As many as 6 if they're able to score. Chambers rocking it back and forth. Loses the dribble and has it taken away. Oh, a mistake there, and they don't have enough time, so it doesn't cost them points, but it might have cost them an opportunity, and that will do it for the half. 51-44 is the score at halftime. Prowlers up 7. Back with the halftime show after this on PBATV. Welcome back in to the PBA Game of the Week. It's the halftime report. Gary Ade, Rich Anselmo. Great to have you aboard. 51-44 is the score at the half. The Prowlers on top by 7. Rich, what did you see in the first half?
Prowlers really made a difference in the second quarter. The second quarter, they were just the better team. Although DFW fought back. The last 4.5 minutes or so of the second quarter, they matched them. Now they just have to make a couple stops and move that needle a little bit. Both teams playing hard. Both teams playing defense. Both teams making plays. It's an extremely close game.
It sure is. One player that I thought made a big difference in that first half for the Powerhouse and kept this game within striking distance was Chance Chambers. He made a number of plays throughout that half at opportune times when the team was either falling behind or in danger of falling behind big numbers. He came through with a couple of big plays and cut it back down to size.
Absolutely. He came in the game and changed the tempo. Just made play after play. In fact, both the zeros, Merriweather was doing that on both ends.
It's the battle of zeros in that first half. All the guys who made big plays, Ty Thomas, Dayton Mickens, and of course Brandon Fields and Artis for the Prowlers. On the other side of things, Benford was pretty frustrated, one of the better players for the Powerhouse. He was pretty frustrated. You mentioned it throughout the half, Rich, by the defense of Brandon Fields.
Oh, Fields was all over him. If he wasn't the first guy on him, he was on the switch. And Benford just couldn't get going. It was great defense. Eltayeb's been kind of invisible here, too.
Yeah, he sat for a large stretch of that first half, and you expect him to maybe come out and give a little bit more of a assertive approach in the second half when we get going momentarily. One guy I thought was big for the Powerhouse as well was Michael McGee.
Yes, another bench player. He came off, as did Armstrong. McGee came off the bench and did a great job. He was working defensively. He was in control offensively and took advantage of it.
Yep, no doubt about it. It was a very competitive first half. We'll see if the second half is just as good. I have a feeling it will be. We're going to take a break. When we come back, tip-off of the second half. It's the PBA Game of the Week, Prowlers and Powerhouse. Prowlers up 7. Back after this with the second half call on PBA TV.
Switch, baby. Getting buckets, boy. What we do? Stay switch playing.
All righty, welcome back to the PBA Game of the Week. Second half, Gary Ade, Rich Anselmo, 41-35. Prowlers and the Powerhouse. Prowlers up by 7.
They really showed it in the second quarter. They were the better team.
No doubt about it, as both teams take the courts. The Powerhouse in the yellow and black uniforms, the Prowlers in those Carolina blue. Prowlers come out with Artis on the floor along with Mickens. Looks like they also have Merriweather out there. Of course, Brandon Fields. Thomas is the 5th. As the 3 is up right out of the gate. They don't waste any time and they extend their lead.
They came right down and took the shot.
Wow. Here come the Powerhouse, looking to answer. Having to answer almost. Dribbling in the top of the circle. Gardner with the pump fake. Gets into the lane. Runner is up. No good. Short. Ball is last touched by the Prowlers. Powerhouse get it in. Good ball fake. Good stutter step. A little short though on the pull-up by McGee. Here come the Prowlers. Fields at the controls. Throws an alley-oop pass and it's good. What a play.
Great pass. Like I said in the pregame, he can do it all. And it shows.
Oh my goodness, an Artis with that great finish. The three is up and good. Oh, a needed shot there from Collins. Powerhouse down 10.
I don't see Benford on the floor.
Yeah, no Benford. Been an interesting situation with the big men. You thought going into this game, Rich, you'd see a lot more from Benford and a lot more from Eltayeb, and both have been eerily quiet. Benford a little bit more explainable, as Fields, as we said at their halftime show, really frustrating them with his defense. As Fields, this is another free throw. It's his second missed free throw today.
It's not like him. Eltayeb's not in either to start the half. Armstrong is.
Yep. Fields does make the second. He is up, well short, rebounded by the Prowlers, and here they come into the front court. Merriweather takes it far side, ball fake, stutter step, pulls up from 15, rattles out, rebound taken by the Powerhouse. Here they come. Getting into the lane, floating and finishing off the backboard. Nice play. Looked like McGee there. There may have been Collins.
It was Collins. He had nice control on that, too. It looked like McGee the way he finished.
Short corner. Good move into the lane. Good strip by Gardner. Taken by DFW, and here they come the other way. Breakaway layup. That's a goaltend.
Count that. It absolutely was.
Now we're back down to 7, which was the lead the Prowlers enjoyed at the start of the half. 2 minutes gone by in the second half. Artis gets into the lane, tries to finish with a runner, can't do it. Tipped and taken by DFW. Here they come into the front court. Now near side, 3 is up from Gardner. That one rattles around, no good. Ball is tipped and ends up in the hands of the Prowlers, but a whistle on the floor. .51, 7:44 to go in the third. Fields walks it across midcourt, gets a screen from Mickens, and then loses the ball. Taken away by McGee. Here come the Powerhouse. Stutter dribble into the lane, keeping the body control, and a nice finish using the by the shield is Collins.
2 real nice buckets for him this half, starting in place of Benford.
And very good as Thomas tries to make a play, kicks it out to the far side. Merriweather looking for a screen from Mickens, gets it on the right, goes around that screen. Good defense on the hedge and taken away by the Powerhouse. Here they come. It's 2-on-1. McGee over to the far side corner, can't get it. Cabron has to chase it down, gets it to Gardner, who knocks down a 3, and it's a 1-point game.
The Prowlers did not get back on that play at all because it was not a smooth play. They blew the 2-on-1, and Gardner just came down and took advantage.
Mickens back on the other end, draws contact and will head to the line. Good aggressive spin move in the lane and in the post by him. 57-56, and just as the Prowlers dominated the second, so far the Powerhouse have dominated here in the third, save for the first bucket of the half, which was hit instantaneously by the Prowlers to extend their lead to 10. It's been all Powerhouse since then.
It sure has, and a lot of that's Chris Collins.
Rolling off the first free throw is Mickens. Aiden Mickens has played a very big game for the Prowlers. He's been an instrumental player in a lot of important moments.
They're not as big of a team as the Powerhouse, so Mickens' role is huge. Mickens and Thomas actually have had roles to play here. Thomas has been on the boards, as has Mickens.
Gardner tried to draw the contact, doesn't. Gets up slowly, and as a result, it's a breakaway layup for the Prowlers. In this case, I'm going to predict it doesn't matter.
Never does.
60 to 56.
Just get in there and play defense and don't give up the easy bucket.
After the quick miss, here comes Fields into the front court for the Prowlers. Up by 4, gets to the lane, finishes with the left hand. What a play by Fields.
Give Thomas a little bit of credit on that. He couldn't grab that rebound, so he tipped it to Fields, and Fields just went up court with it.
After a quick spurt by the Powerhouse, the Prowlers have rattled off a couple buckets of their own. Good response. Pull-up is up and good. Nice shot from Hebron, and it is now a 4-point game.
Tabron's had his moments today.
Fields around the screen from Mickens, gets to the lane. Nice coming over and blocking it out of bounds by Armstrong, but they're going to call a foul.
Armstrong doing the things Eltayeb wasn't doing in the first half.
Playing a big game is Armstrong, kind of filling in that role. I mentioned for Eltayeb, who's not really played much today.
I notice he's up on the bench, too. He's not sitting. He's yelling encouragement to his teammates. Herrera comes into the game.
Yep. Here's Eltayeb there.
And here he is.
Yep. When you're Mickens, like, oh man, this guy guarding grew.
He sure did.
He did it in a hurry, too.
Eltayeb's like a good 6'9".
Yeah, he's a big guy. Trying to make something happen is Collins. Gets it down low. Back to Collins. He'll try a little hook in the lane and gets it to go. Nice play. Eltayeb and Collins on the two-man game.
That's a couple of nice passes Eltayeb has made tonight.
Nice strong move in the lane, but good defense and a lot of bodies flying over the place. The Powerhouse do come away. Gardner chases it down. Has his dribble. Goes to the court. Up court. Into the lane. Eltayeb with the breakaway layup.
Nice pass by Gardner. Nice little Euro step from Eltayeb.
63-58. 4:40 to go in the third. Merriweather gets it to Mickens. Mickens looking to make something happen. Spinning, fading. Use it short. Rebounded on the far side by Gardner. Good defense from Eltayeb. Here come the Powerhouse. Far side. Herrera tries a three and knocks it down. Just like that, we have a timeout, and the Powerhouse have taken the lead. It's 65-63, 4:17 to go in the third on PBATV. Back here on PBATV, Gary Aid, Rich Anselmo at 65-63. Powerhouse have played a great third quarter. Prowlers answered with one run of their own after the first run by the Powerhouse, but the Powerhouse have counterpunched the counterpunch. We have a heavyweight fight here.
And that took less than 6 minutes to do all this.
That's very true.
Yeah, the Powerhouse will not go away easy.
That is clear and obvious, as both teams now seem to have hit their groove simultaneously, maybe for the first time all night. And I have a feeling, Rich, we're in for a heck of a finish over the last 15 minutes of action here in regulation.
I do too. Like you said, both teams are just there. They're hitting their stride.
Prowlers, the wrong end of the run, looking to answer. Merriweather gets it across midcourt. Holds his dribble there for a second, now approaches three-point line. Gets it to the far side for Mickens. He'll give it right back. He'll try a three. Merriweather, no good. Rebounded by Eltayeb. Coming in. Whooping in, really. And now he's tied up a little bit. Gets it to Gardner. Good full court pressure being applied by the Prowlers. But they break it through the Powerhouse. Coming the other way. Finishing is Eltayeb. And they're going to count it and one.
Gardner had the presence of mind to make that pass. And Eltayeb, give it to the big man. He ran up the court.
Sure
he did
did.
not lay back. He went for it. And he's a well-rested big man. Deserves the reward. He's been getting it. And he's been earning it in this half.
Makes it 68 to 63. Under 4 to go in the third. Fields around the screen. Good handoff to Artis. Artis misses the layup, and it's taken by Gardner. Fields slow to get up. Gardner looking to take advantage, gets it to Herrera. Probably should have just turned and fired that instead of wide open three is up and good from Collins, so he's just as well.
Now it looks like he did the right thing.
Artis tries to draw some contact and does. He'll head to the line.
Herrera got him.
So Artis, who will be shooting a couple of free throws, started off the game very well, has been sort of bottled up a little bit since the midway part of that second quarter, Rich.
They've been doubling him a lot in close. He needs to bring it back out a little and just try something different.
And now the Powerhouse have gone sort of big with Herrera and Eltayeb as well on the floor, so space around the rim is going to be even more of a premium.
That's going to be important for a guy like Artis then to work a little outside and try to get someone to commit and try to draw a foul.
165. McGee trying to dribble, does. Throws it out for Benford, who's just checked back into the game. It's a turnover. Ball is on the ground, now controlled by the Prowlers. Here they come. It's 4-on-3. Finishing his Fields. No, blocked! What a play, but Mickens stays with it and puts it in. Wow, what a play for both teams.
Great follow-up by Mickens. Incredible block.
Really was. Herrera tries a three. That one's long. Rebounded on the far side. Here comes Fields the other way. Gets it to Mickens. We have a whistle in the backcourt. Like a little maybe disagreement.
Eltayeb and Artis going on about the price of wheat.
Yeah, everything's
Not seeing eye to eye.
That's right. Inflation's not good for anybody. There we go, into the lane. Artis tries to float it, can't get it to go. Ball is tipped in the air, ends up back in the hands of Artis, who'll go up. So with an angle, tough angle, and can't get it to go. Rebounded by Eltayeb, and it looks like that one's coming back.
It's uncharacteristic of Artis. He's missed a few in close that he could have made.
Tough contested shot there.
Yet it's only a 4-point lead.
Close game. 167. Of course, as with every level of minor league basketball, everyone in this league, coaches to players, all looking to get to that next level. A lot of guys getting to that next level this week with Thursday's NBA draft. So pretty cool stuff. Certainly something I'm sure most of the players in the PBA are keeping some level of attention on is maybe what kind of big spots might be available from some of these guys being drafted up. So it's something to keep an eye on as we go throughout the rest of the PBA season. In the meantime, it's like someone might have slipped on the baseline.
There are a few players, not only in this game, but in this league that might get that look, too.
And Brandon Fields has G League experience.
Right.
Certainly still very much a player at this level. I wonder if perhaps he might get another shot.
Wonder if Gardner gets a look.
One. A guy like Eltayeb, just because of his size alone, might get a look. Player.
Artis has played at a high level. In fact, I know a couple of years ago they were looking at him too. Mickens at the line. A little long on the first. We're getting to that point now. In that point in the game, Mickens makes the second, where you can't be missing these.
Right. It's a 4-point game right now. Powerhouse up 4 with the ball. Benford. Dribble. Trying to get to some space. Gets it in the corner. Good drive down the baseline. No good. Ball is tipped a bunch of times. Finally controlled by the Powerhouse and drawing the foul and heading to the line on the follow-up. Good job by Eltayeb.
Since he's come back in, his energy level is really high.
No question. Absolutely no question.
He's working on both ends. This is the player we've seen before.
You said, Rich, we're kind of ticking down where these free throws take on a magnified meaning. This is the first. You almost could have predicted that after the announcer jinx.
Oh, we're all guilty of it.
Oh, yeah, that's it. As he does make the second.
We're the worst.
Maybe they're going to put us on the cover of Madden. Like, all right, just have these guys break their legs and be done with it already. Nice entry pass down low. Good seal by Mickens, and he puts it in.
He's been making play after play tonight.
Now a 2-point game. Named by Eltayeb. Bedford goes around it, tries to get into lane, kicks it out. Going up, getting blocked is Chambers, and Herrera chases it down, but it looks like he stepped out of bounds.
Bad things happen when you leave your feet.
That's it. Thing is, I don't have that problem. Leaving your feet is not an easy task.
It's just optional at this point.
That's it. Green. Wow, nearly coming down with it was Fields. Gets it off on the jump pass to Mickens, and then a lot of contact, but no call. Bodies flying everywhere. Here come the Powerhouse out of the pack. Down low for Eltayeb, who grabbed, and no hesitation with raising the arm there by Merriweather. He knows what he did.
Oh no, he's almost a foot shorter. He knows.
Like, look, man.
I'm just gonna grab him at this point.
One of my favorite plays that I've ever seen in the basketball game is the 2001 finals. Somehow Shaquille O'Neal ended up on a breakaway. I think it was like a quick turnover or something. And Allen Iverson chased him down from about half court. He literally jumped on Shaq's back as Shaq went up to go dunk, and it like basically had no effect on the play, and Iverson just thought it was the funniest thing.
I remember it, and it was. In fact, Shaq thought it was too.
Yeah. After he looked over, he was like, "Was someone on me? Oh, it's you." Iverson's like, "Look, man, I gave it all I got, all 160 pounds, but he's like 2.5 times that. Can't do much about it."
Oh, yeah.
Some monster, some conversation here.
Ref's explaining something to Fields. Now the coach is in on it.
Get this out. Imagining foul is when he shot.
And missed.
Yep. Powerhouse will inbound it. It will be Benford after the confusion. It amounted to a technical call. Now we were getting ready for an inbound and more conversation. But apparently that's that.
Artis and McGee were having one, but it didn't seem surly at all.
Good shot. Fade away is no good by McGee. Eltayeb tries to get it and does. Gets it out on a kick out for Chambers, who misses the short jumper. But again, Eltayeb with another rebound. That's 2 possessions here he's created on offensive rebounds. And going into the lane, going up for the finish. And this time it's good for Chambers. Eltayeb made that hole possible by just offensive rebound after offensive rebound.
2 offensive rebounds. You give yourself that many chances.
Charge called here. Even on Fields.
Coach does not agree with something here. Dude, you gotta pick your spots.
Well, he's picked his spots. He picked this game as his spot.
If you have 1 or 2 you really want to question on, they'll respond a little better than if you question everyone.
Gardner tried to throw it up at the buzzer, doesn't get it to go, and it's a 4-point lead as we head to the 4th. The Powerhouse up 74-70 here on PBATV. We're back here on PBATV. Gary Aid, Rich Anselmo, 4-point game for the Powerhouse, a big quarter for them, but the Prowlers did not let the momentum of the Powerhouse snowball. They kept it right there, and even though they're down, they're right in this game, Rich.
Yeah, neither one of these teams are going anywhere. Both of them have their moments, and I think this one's going to be like this for the entire quarter.
Certainly had that feeling from start to finish in this game, and a little testiness with the officials, a little bit of confusion and questioning over the last 5 or so minutes especially, particularly from the Prowlers bench, which, as you made the point before, Rich, has been very vocal, shall we say, over the last so many minutes.
But even when the coach is talking to his players, he's very animated.
Yes.
So he's, a lot of times, if you think he's upset, it might just be that he's trying to get a point across.
A animated type of dude. I can relate and respect that.
Oh, me too. I've been there. Many times.
All right, so the Powerhouse will start the quarter with the ball. Benford controlling the dribble, gets a screen from Eltayeb, keeps his dribble, tries to get into lane, gets cut off, kicks it out. 3 is up by Chambers, and good!
We have seen some serious releases today. I mean, quick releases to where you're just not going to block it.
Oh, you mean like that one?
Speaking of...
Back-to-back threes from Chambers and Fields. And just like that, we're off to the races here. It's still a 4-point game. Powerhouse started the quarter up 4. They maintain that margin.
And we got a quick timeout.
Both teams are like, dude, guard someone. Both teams are like, dude, you did.
Chambers got that off so quick, no one was going to do anything about it. And on the Fields one, that's what he does.
No question about it. It's just, like you said, that's just what he does. He's an excellent player.
He's a scorer. He knows all the tricks. He's been around. How many times were you calling his name on rebounds in the first half?
Over and over again.
Yeah. He's got real good size for a guard, too, at 6'4".
No question about it. The Powerhouse now. Benford at the controls. Asked by Fields. You mentioned that in the first half, Rich. Really, that defensive Fields has been a problem, but nice play and good patience there by Benford. Gets it off, and an easy shot for Abram.
Benford got around him.
Yep.
It took him a little bit, but he got around him. Then he made the play. And that's what he does.
He is up, no good. Rebounded by Benford. Facing a little pressure from Taylor. Dribble. Taylor stays with him. Other side. Chambers has it stripped on the entry pass and taken away by the Prowlers. Here they come. Taylor on the breakaway finishes the layup.
It's those quick hands of Artis.
No question.
He's very active defensively and making those kind of plays, just poking the ball away. And that's a problem with throwing a ball low into a bigger player.
Chambers dribbles off the back of his foot, gets it back. Good. Gets out to Herrera. Ball fake. Up a runner. Good. Like a ball foul. Travel. No, it's a travel on Herrera.
That was a good call.
79-75. 8 minutes to go in the game. Screen from Thomas. Fields gets it into the corner. Defense from Eltayeb. Looks like a quick timeout from the Prowlers, trying to get it out of that precarious position. Artis gets it into the lane, kicks it out for Taylor. He'll try a three. Long, rebounded by Herrera. Herrera keeps his dribble, gets it across midcourt, now into the three-point territory. Goes down low for Eltayeb. Great seal, good pass, and an easy finish.
Great positioning by Eltayeb. Good pass by Herrera.
Powerhouse up by 6. And the whistle, like an illegal use of the hands call.
I think we got some wholesale substitutions here.
That's it. Two people in. Fields still there. Gardner in. Another whistle from the near side official.
Mayweather's questioning something, but the call was not on him.
Fields again. With the ball after the inbound from Merriweather. Merriweather jab steps in that short corner. Tries the three. Leaves it short. Ball is taken. Good rebound by McGee. Good pressure being applied from behind. Still there. McGee's going to maybe lose this ball, and does.
Comes the time when you just got to give it up. If you notice on the last couple of Merriweather's shots, they've been short. Now, he normally doesn't play this much. I wonder if he's tired.
Good point, Rich. Fields with a circus shot over the head.
Arrived.
4-point game after the circus finish from Fields. 177. 6:40 to go here in regulation. Gardner working far side. Gets to the lane. Finishes. No, he leaves it a little bit out, but gets it back. Tries again. This one is no good. Taken after the tip out by the Powerhouse. Gardner back with it. They'll check that Herrera to McGee. McGee tries a three and knocks it down. Michael McGee.
It's a 9-point lead now. Powerhouse really asserting themselves.
Really are. Screen from Thomas. Great hedge and double team off the screen though by the Powerhouse. Into the corner. No good after the miss. Here come the Powerhouse at the controls. It's Collins. Collins tries to throw across court for Gardner. Does, but it looks like he might have stepped either out of bounds or over the half-court line prior to that.
And the Prowlers need to figure something out offensively. They're not getting good looks. Even when they're penetrating right into size.
That's been a problem The combination of Herrera and Eltayeb in this second half has really paid dividends for the Powerhouse. They have a whistle on the floor.
Armstrong, too, not only being tough underneath, but now coming out and double teaming and trapping.
Fields. Lane throws it up off the window and good.
Yeah, defend that, he says.
Gardner tried to answer. Nearly does. Contact. Gardner doesn't seem happy. Guessing it's right. Or it did, and
I don't know why he's not happy. He got the call.
makes the first. Gardner, one of the more skilled offensive players in the PBA, just a brutal matchup for any defender.
And there's one on each side like that.
Yep.
That's something he and Fields have in common. They get to where they want to go.
No doubt about it. Fields with a nice step up, no good, but Mickens right there for the one-handed tip in.
Mickens has been clutch.
Sure has. 679, 5:20 to go in the game. Powerhouse up by 7. Down alley-oop over the top and no good. Here comes Gardner on the steal up ahead for Eltayeb. He breaks away and throws it down.
They brought Eltayeb back in, I think because of Mickens.
Yeah, you got the feeling that they kind of were like slow rolling a little bit as a big shot from the corner. Nice shot from Chambers. Check that, Merriweather.
He needed that. He had been missing.
Gardner. Met in the front court by Fields. Lead by Eltayeb. Gardner, step back. Can't get it to go. Rebound taken by McGee. Tries to save it. Last touched by the Prowlers. Nope, last touch by the Powerhouse. Powerhouse with the turnover. Fields into the front court. Looking, probing, cross court, getting into the lane. Nice dribble handoff into the lane, trying to go reverse and does. What a play! Will it count?
It does.
Yes, it does. What a play! Down on the block.
Great pass by Thomas. Excellent finish by Artis.
That takes an incalculable amount of touch. Artis makes the traditional three-point play.
And it's a one-point game.
A one-point game, 88-87. .410 to go. E goes over for Herrera, no good. Offensive rebound is up and good. Nice play down low.
Collins making the play underneath.
Collins made a couple of big plays this quarter. Now defending Brandon Fields. Fields keeps his dribble. Gets away from Collins, but good double team from Eltayeb, and then taken by Collins. And Collins gets it up for Gardner. It's 3-on-2. Over to Eltayeb, driving and finishing with the one-handed dunk.
Another nice three-man game. Good pass by Gardner.
Get the feeling that Eltayeb, who blocks that one, good hands. It goes out of bounds. That's touched by the Powerhouse. You get the feeling that Eltayeb was like a hibernating bear. He saved up all his energy, and here we are in the second half. He's eating everything.
Oh, yeah. And they even took him out for a couple minutes this quarter.
They did. Another block, but Fields stays with it. Gets it to go. Don't know if it's going to count. Artis on the final follow-up. Initial miss from Fields. And Artis will go to the line.
I think they called the foul before the make.
They did. Artis is going to attempt free throws. Misses the first.
Now you're definitely in that time frame where you can't have these.
It's a 5-point game.
And usually the team that misses them down the stretch is the team that loses.
Yep. True. Heath gets it out for Gardner. Gardner taken one-on-one by Fields. Heavyweight matchup. Screen. What a screen from Eltayeb. Right in down the lane on the roll with a two-handed dunk. What a pick and roll.
As soon as Eltayeb, that screen, as soon as Gardner was by the screen, Eltayeb knew that he just had to roll to the bucket. He was going to get the ball.
What a play. Good offensive rebound by Artis over the larger Eltayeb, and he puts it in.
It's that leaping ability and timing.
Yep, timing was a huge factor there. Gardner thought about a three. Instead gets it to the far side wing. No good on that three. It's short, taken by Fields. Fields brings it across midcourt into the teeth of the defense of the Powerhouse. Pulls up his dribble. Keeps his dribble with the right hand. Looking for a screen. Instead crosses over to the left. Goes to the rim, but it's blocked and taken away. What a play. Here we come, Eltayeb. One-on-one. Gets to the rim, and he finishes. What a play from Eltayeb.
That might be the play of the game, that sequence, that block, and then just taking it 90 feet and getting the bucket.
Oh, man.
Timeout, Prowlers.
I'll tell you what, Brandon Fields wanted a goaltend, but that was a good no call. Eltayeb got that at the absolute zenith. Just a perfectly timed block, took it down, and took it coast to coast. What an individual effort.
It was. I wouldn't have wanted to have seen a call there. It was a great block. It was just right.
96-90. 2:04 to go. Now, if you're coaching, Rich, if you're on the sideline right now for the Prowlers, what's your strategy to continue to play here? Well, obviously, there's still some time. You don't need threes right now, but you got to start at least thinking about it.
Plenty of time. I wouldn't worry about a three till you're under a minute. Spread the floor. There's a lot of congestion. Spread the floor. Move people.
I'm from New York. I know all about congestion. By us, they call it road rage. Down the lane, Brandon Fields, congestion or not, says, I'm coming through. Move out of the way or get taken to the basket.
I think the defense decided not to congest right there.
What
Fields has
cross
such
up.
control.
What
What a great move.
Wow. Chambers couldn't get it to go, but that was one heck of a step back.
It might have been an over the back on Herrera.
4-point game. 37 to go. Now, if you're the Powerhouse on defense, you know the ball's going to Fields, but you also have to look out for Mickens on the secondary or even an alley-oop or perhaps a pick and roll. How do you draw up your defense here if you're the Powerhouse?
I will hedge a second person on Fields, but I would just tell Eltayeb to follow Mickens. You are with him. Take your chance that Herrera can stay with Artis. Not easy.
See Fields walking up
But
to the half-court line.
You want to pressure that ball. You want to pressure him. Because Fields is so good at getting to wherever he wants to go. When they don't double, what just happened on the last play will happen again.
No, Fields, one-on-one. To make something happen, does, and gets to the rim. This time he finishes over the outstretched arms of Eltayeb.
See, that's the... You got to hedge a man at him. He just knows where he wants to go, and he's so good at it. So controlled with his movements.
Gardner looking for something. Find some space. Tries to go down low, and it's taken away by Mickens. What a play by the big man. Here comes Fields. It's 2-on-1. Over to Artis. Artis to the lane. No good. Rebounded by Eltayeb. Off to McGee.
Artis is mad at himself.
Herrera on the catch, but good defense keeps him from an easy layup. But now down to Eltayeb, a two-handed dunk. He is just controlling this game right now, Rich.
Both ends. He's either blocking or making people adjust shots. Nice.
They're going to call an offensive foul.
Nope. Did they?
Sure looked like it.
No, they got the basket.
Now they did give him the basket because the far side officials signaled in the direction of the Powerhouse. I guess it was just a signal of they're not shooting free throws, and then in the ensuing possession, some more contact. Powerhouse will inbound.
And Artis just fouled on previous inbound.
98-96. Shot clock and game clock separated by a few seconds. Crossover. McGee still keeps his dribble. Goes to the lane, goes off to Eltayeb, but it's taken away. And there's 13 seconds. Fields has the ball into the front court. Met by Gardner. Gardner, tight defense. Fields gets by him, dishes down low, and a two-handed dunk. It's a tie game.
Thomas ties it up. That's going to be, we're going to overtime.
Well, there's 3 seconds left.
Oh, well, they called a timeout.
Yep.
Actually, there's 5.
They're going to add, they add 5.2 to be exact. See it up on the scoreboard there. Good eye, Rich.
Yeah. Oh.
What do you draw up here? I mean, you're tempted to go to Gardner, but I mean, Eltayeb's been so good, you almost want to go to him.
Gardner, Eltayeb, a 2-man game. Get it into Gardner, run straight pick and roll, and let Gardner make the decision. Do I go or do I pass?
5 seconds, you have time to run a quick play.
Right. I mean, why change what's working? Of course, they're going to be expecting that. So you got to look at who's out there, whether it's Chambers, Collins, or Herrera. Just spread out. Go to corners.
I'll tell you something. If Chambers is out there, that's one guy you don't want to lose sight of. He's got the confidence to make a big shot like this.
He does.
Looks like they're going to have Gardner with the inbound.
And they have McGee out there.
He goes to the far side. Get it in to Chambers. Being by Eltayeb. Chambers tries a 3. No good. Rebound is not in time, and we are heading to overtime.
Free basketball here in Texas.
That's it. Everything's bigger in Texas, including games. This one, regulation, not able to hold it. So we're going to overtime. What a game so far.
The officials are discussing something with the scorer's table.
Take a look at the Prowlers. Rich got off to that great start in the first half. Really faltered in the third quarter. Battled back in the fourth. Managed to tie this game up late. And you would say they'd have the momentum right now, but to be perfectly honest, there's not really momentum in this game. This game is back and forth.
Each team has had little runs. No one's had a serious, like a 14-2 run. Each team's had their moments. Now, I don't see an advantage to anyone right now.
Anyone's game.
It's who makes the plays.
That's it. That's all there is to it. So you'll have Mickens jumping with Eltayeb. Fields is out there. Thomas as well. Ball is taken by Merriweather, it looks like, off the tip.
Ooh. Mickens was quick with that jump.
Sure was. Good screen now by Mickens. And double teamed. Fields loses the ball. Taken by Gardner. Breaking up ahead. And this is going to be a breakaway layup in the end for the Powerhouse to go up 2 in the extra session. Thomas working the ball. Good defense being applied by Eltayeb. Gets it down low for Mickens. Mickens against Gardner. Size advantage for Mickens. He goes. He tries to lay it up. Can't get it to go. Gets his own miss. Puts it up and in. Nice play from Mickens.
Nice work by Mickens. He has been good today.
No question about it. And Gardner in the front court. Here's a screen from Eltayeb. He slips it. Goes right to the rim. Gardner doesn't see him. Goes up instead. Doesn't get it to go. Eltayeb working. Kicks it out. Near side Chambers. He'll give into the corner. McGee back to Chambers. He'll try a three. And good. What a shot.
Just like you said before the end of regulation. He's fearless. Why not?
That's it. Fields into the lane. It's tied up. Looks like it's going to stay Prowler basketball. 3:37 to go.
That shot by Gardner that he missed on the other end. Eltayeb made a real nice play on that.
Tough attempt by Fields. Can't get it to go, but a nice putback by Artis. What a leap. You're talking about his athleticism, Rich. It's on full display there.
Oh, it was. He's got that package, too. He is a next level athlete.
What a pocket pass down to Eltayeb, but then great defense, and it's taken away. Good play on both sides. Merriweather pulls it out. A reset. Full head of steam. Guards to attack. Goes to the rim. Can't get it to go. Taken by Eltayeb. And up ahead for McGee. He throws it even further ahead. Back to Gardner, who will spin and miss the layup. Gets it back. Misses again, and this time he's fouled.
It was quite the sequence.
Sure was.
Saw good defense on each end.
What a game.
We're seeing two good ones here. We're seeing two good teams just really going at each other.
Gardner makes the free throw.
I'm not saying anything.
Me either.
It's 3-point lead.
Under 3 to go. Field spins into the lane. Mickens mishandles the ball on the ground, and they're going to call a foul. So no breakaway layup, but it will be Powerhouse ball. A bad miscue for Mickens at a bad time.
It was, and he kind of made up for it by making sure there was not another breakaway. But yeah, it wasn't the best pass by Fields. You cannot hit big men low. I can't stress that enough.
Our own Paul McKeskey would say very much salute to that.
It's tougher for them to get the ball down there.
Right. Big for a reason. Give it to us high. Give it to us high. Here comes Fields off a steal. Alley-oop down low. What a dunk! Oh my goodness!
Artis looked like he was trying to jump out of the building.
Wow. Easily the most aerial dynamic play we've seen this season. No doubt about it. On the ensuing three, it's no good. Eltayeb chases down the long rebound. Keeps it. Goes to the lane. Can't get it to go. And a foul is called. That's one of those that just leaves you speechless. You like lose a little breath there. My goodness, what a dunk from Artis.
Did he get up too?
And you wonder too, if you inject Fields with truth serum or talk to him off the record, he probably thinks he threw that way over and too high, but Artis just skied into the air.
That is probably the best individual leap I've seen all season.
Oh, there's no probably about it for me. No question about it. And meanwhile, Eltayeb splits a pair of free throws.
Got the bounce on the second one. It's 2-point game.
That's it. Under 2 to go. Better settle back in now after that crazy dunk. Fields, give and go. Good recovery, though, by Eltayeb. Good contest by the big man. I can't stress enough how big that is. And a breakaway on the other end. And the miss! Oh, no!
He missed. It was wide open.
Oh, man, that could be big. Fields trying to make them pay. Artis met by Gardner. It's a 1-point game. Field, 2-point game. Fields into the lane. He ties it up. 106 apiece. Look at the scoreboard. There it is. It's on the graphic now. Scoreboard had it first. 106-106. Minute and change to go. McGee looking for a screen. Goes away from it. Spins into the lane. Tries to go up. Cross court. Ooh, that was a dangerous pass. 3 is up. Bad shot. Rebound taken and back up. But they're going to say on the ground.
3 seconds.
3 seconds. Yep, that's what they're going to call. That was a bad, long shot. I didn't get a glimpse of who it was.
It was, and there was already a guy in the lane when he took the shot, and the shot took so long to get there. The call was almost unavoidable.
You hate to have what's been a superlative game for Chambers so far sullied, but on that breakaway, really just a layup is perfectly fine there. You didn't have to go that strong. You weren't being tailed. Just a bad miss.
There was no reason to try to dunk. Just take the layup and attack on defense.
That's it. See if that
The
comes back.
fouls are even. The fouls are even at 20 apiece this game.
Everything even this game. What a beautiful contest. This game has a little bit of everything. The only thing that's not even is the highlight reel. Artis took that whole thing and brought it home with him.
Artis had 3 since late fourth quarter.
An unbelievable display of athleticism, although I will say, Rich, I think from possession to possession in this second half, Eltayeb has been the best player on the court.
He has. Well, he's also the most rested. He sat out a lot of the first half and got a little break in the second.
Yep.
And like I said, we've seen him before, so we know.
Yeah, we know how good he is.
I mean, I'm not surprised by it at all.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but he showed an extra gear.
No question about it. Looks like we're playing a little bit of a cross-court patty cake here. I'm not sure what's going on.
All right, somebody just inbounds the ball.
Oh, the near steal. Man, Fields almost had that. Corner. 3 is up. Short. Rebound taken by the Prowlers. Fields being met half court. 3/4 court even. Good pressure defense applied. Benford gets around the screen from Mickens. Fields keeps his dribble. Tries to go into the lane. Doubled from behind. And they're going to call a foul. It's like a reach.
I was going to say something about it being a reach, but I will leave that alone.
The conversation.
I was going to say, aren't they in the bonus? But no, it's overtime.
Yep. Good screen for Mickens. Fields keeps his dribble, goes to Mickens, leaves it behind him though, and it's taken away. Here's Eltayeb up ahead. Chambers tries a 3. No good. Rebound taken by Benford, but it carried him out of bounds. But they'll say last touched by the Prowlers.
How? That had to be a foul call. Was he pushed going out of bounds?
Now we're gonna have a conference here.
Because how could it have been last touched by
the
Prowlers?
The ref signaled in the direction of the Powerhouse. I mean, you saw that.
Yeah.
But yeah, to your point,
I'm confused to what the call is.
Guess we'll find out on the other side of this break.
Is it a foul? Because the only way they have the ball, Benford caught it and went out of bounds. The only way they have the ball is if he was pushed out of bounds.
It must be what they're calling. .106.
Powerhouse can play for the last shot.
Right. See if they do. tough angle inbound from. Get it in.
That side of the court is so dangerous.
It really is. Herrera sets a screen. Chambers again will try a three. Rattles it out. Rebound taken by Herrera, then taken by Gardner momentarily.
Chambers has got to realize you got big guys inside. Get them the ball.
Chambers is trying to do the Chalmers thing.
Yes. And it's not working for him.
What a finish.
An advantage this does have, though, is the Prowlers have been on defense for a while.
Gardner's going to shoot what amount to potentially game-winning free throws. There are 4 seconds left. Now, the interesting thing here, Rich, you make the first. Do you try to miss the second?
Nah, force them to make a basket.
And the common nets the first.
Because if you miss the second or make it, they can win with a three.
Yep, true.
Make it and put the pressure on them. Not that I think anyone has to tell Gardner to make a shot.
Gardner does just that. No problem. Absolute pure shooter.
Timeout, Prowlers. Now this is where you've got 4 seconds.
4 seconds to go. Question is, go for the tie or do you go for a three?
I think because of where they're inbounding from, they may have to take a three.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
And it all depends what opens up. Now, I charge a double right out at Field.
Oh, you have to.
If someone's going to beat me, it's not going to be Field.
Nope, that's the guy you don't want shooting it. If I was the Prowlers, I would be having Mickens with the inbound.
Now they're using Thomas. Okay, Thomas is a good pass.
Yep, good choice too. Get
Oh
it
yeah,
into Mickens.
they're doubling Field.
Go for the layup, for the tie. No good. They're not going to count it. The tip is no good. It's late. And that is the ball game.
Oh.
Wow, what a finish. Mickens tipped it in, but it was just after the clock had expired, and the game is over. 108-106. What a thriller here in overtime. The Powerhouse edged the Prowlers by 2. Back to talk about it after this on PBATV. Welcome back into the PBA Game of the Week post-game report. What a contest it was, Rich. I mean, this game had everything, overtime and all. The Prowlers, just missed tying it and sending it to a second overtime as Mickens tried to tip in a follow-up after a miss. He was able to get it to go, but time had expired, and the Powerhouse hang on and edge the Prowlers in overtime, 108-106. Big performances really all the way around. I don't know where to start, so I'll let you make that decision.
Let's start with the Powerhouse. Eltayeb in that second half. 23 points, 13 rebounds, a few blocks for the game. Gardner, look at this line. 23, 9 rebounds, 8 assists, 5 steals. They had great games. Chambers had 19. If you look at the Prowlers, it's the usual suspects. Fields he missed a triple-double by 1 rebound. 39 rebounds, 10 assists. Artis had 31 and 9 rebounds.
Yep, Mickens had a huge game.
Mickens had 18, 7 rebounds.
3 steals and 3 blocks, too.
Yes, he was everywhere.
And then Artis.
They were the 3 guys.
And Artis had the play, not of the game, of the season for me.
Probably, yes.
Of all the games I've called, and I've had the privilege of calling a lot of them so far this year, that was hands down, no doubt about it. That alley-oop from Fields to Artis. I honestly think Artis must have jumped about 2.5 feet in the air. I mean, that was just insane.
There was no way anyone was getting a hand on that.
Might have been 3 feet. I mean, that he was just way up there. That was just an incredible display. A really breathtaking play. The This game was full of those type of plays, though. That was the most sensational, but there was a lot of plays. You mentioned Chance Chambers for the Powerhouse. Might have gotten a little trigger happy down the stretch, but he made some plays throughout this game and made some big shots for the Powerhouse when they needed them.
Had 19, but the telling thing in that was no assists. There's sometimes you just have to give it up. Thomas was just real steady. 9 points, 9 rebounds, couple steals, couple blocks.
Yep.
A lot of people played well today. It was the best game of the year.
No question. Of the ones we've seen, there's no doubt about it. Now, the one thing I wanted to mention, too, is you mentioned Eltayeb, who had the big game and huge second half. You mentioned throughout the broadcast, Rich, got a lot of rest in the first half and even some in the second half. Maybe an intentional strategy by the Powerhouse coaching staff, and if it was a good one because he looked like he was on another level the second half of that game, and I'm sure a lot of it was that extra rest.
It paid off. He was everywhere offensively, defensively. He was running the floor like a guard. Just had an amazing half and got, 10 of his 13 rebounds in the second half.
Just an incredible game. Great performances all the way around. Congratulations to both teams, and good job today, Rich. Our audience was treated to a gem of a game. Once again, final score in overtime, DFW Powerhouse 108, the North Texas Prowlers 106. For Rich Anselmo and our entire crew, I'm Gary Ades saying so long, and you've been watching the Game of the Week here on PBATV.
This presentation of the Pro Basketball Association is presented by our sponsors. Benita's International Academy. Reach higher, no limits. With Benita's International Academy. Wilson Sporting Goods, the official basketball of the PBA. And Grip Spritz. Court traction is important. No licking, just sticking. With Grip Spritz.